Hello guys, and welcome back to House of Fun, Hoff, where it is always fun, especially when you look at such cool ass things as this. So, as you can see, he is a lot more complete now. Yeah, there's little bits popping up all over the place, like brake reservoir and your gear lever and the battery in the floor, and oh, we got floor! Yeah, no, it just looks cool. We got two pedals down there. We've got pedal number 1, pedal number 2, and just down underneath the bottom of pedal number 2 is all the brake master cylinder stuff. Just sat there, cables are routed. I need to sort out the back, but to make the mounts fit and to make everything go on to the back end of him, I need to finish cutting this out, which I said to you beforehand guys in the last vid. Let me make some space. Right, I found one sprocket. Where's the other one? There's one. Where's the actual brake disc? Where's the sprocket? I have put it somewhere. I don't know. Have no idea. Have actually no idea. But these ones, they line up with the fittings to the hub that is on the rear end, and these ones obviously line up with this. So let's see, they do line up. They're not the greatest. They're a little bit on the outsides of them, but whatever, screw it, it'll be fine. Just won't be using thick bolt, but maybe 10 mils or some shit. But like I say, this plate's kind of thick in its alley, and grinding discs do not like going through that shit properly. So drilled the holes out all the way around, and you just cut in, lob a bit off, cut in, lob a bit off. Just keep going that way. Middle's a bit harder. I'm gonna probably drill out another hole around here, widen it out so I can get one of these in. It is just a hacksaw blade. It's just a hacksaw blade, but with a handle. So we will try and get in and cut these out. Hopefully we can wiggle through, but I'll figure it out. We'll get it done, and then we'll get some brakes sorted out for that. So, oh, also said in the last video that I need spacings for the back end. Well, it turns out that this alley will do. It is nice and thick, and it's alley, so it's, I mean, this stuff's actually quite heavy. This chunk alone, no it doesn't. I was going to say that chunk alone weighs more than that, but no it does not. But yeah, we will make hub adapters, or spacers should I say, out of that. But to be fair, I might end up just cheating, and instead of cutting out circles or any of that crap, I'm probably just going to straight line it, hole to hole, straight line piece. One goes in there, one goes in there, but I'll make 4. See, that's why I didn't know whether to. Nah, screw it, that'll do. I'll make 4, and then we'll just bosh it together, and there's the spacings for it all, and we'll just plumb it together with the thickest bolts we can fit through it all, and hopefully that'll work. But that'll do for the minute, and then until I got some more, guys, I'll be back. We are still at it, and there goes the dog. I've been building. So this is that dirty ass plate that I was cutting out. It's all cut out, drilled out. I've even got some extension blocks in there. So them extension blocks need a bit of grinding out. The blacks in the middle need to come out so it can just clear the shaft. I might take more out so it's even lighter, but it doesn't. It's got some weight, but it ain't too bad. But we'll take all this off, this sprocket, because it was just a mock-up for this side beforehand. We'll take all that lot off. We'll get some, either get some spacings, or I'm going to take this groove off. Not sure yet. Probably take it off, and then when that's removed, we'll bolt up to that. Shunt this lot. This is all coming over to allow that to sit in there, and then once that's all on there, I can gauge and judge where my caliper is going, the brake caliper, and then build the new mounts and all that shit. Like I said before, guys, it's one thing, you got to do one thing before you can do the other, but before all that you got something else to do. So yeah, I'll crack on. I'll get this lot disassembled and that keyway made longer, and so this can move over, and I'll bring you back when I've got a bit more going on. Still here, still working. So we now have the brake attached. These pieces are all chiseled out, they're all done, and I have partially mounted the brake up the top here, so we're getting there. But as you can see, yeah, there's only one bolt here, and like a dick, I haven't done the other one yet. I forgot it, so I've now got to try and get in there and get that one drilled out if I can. And joyful, this is going to be so fucking shit. I messed up, but I've got to show you guys, you know. But I'll get that drilled, get it fully welded, and then we'll get it connected and all bled out. But yeah, it should be ride time at that point. Hey guys, we are back at it. It's like 2 weeks later. Had a little break. Been pissing around with RC cars, but look at him. He has no engine. Looks really weird. Like, just a big old. What did I do to his face? I was contemplating beforehand putting the engine in the back, but it would have stuck out and it looks so stupid. At least now it's in it, within him, and so just having like an extra bit. But yeah, we were dealing with the brakes last time. That green line is the new brake line. The new extra lengthy one that I bought, didn't work. There was leaks. The old Brembo down here. That one, the old white one, it was too short. I found one for a pit bike brake system, so I put that on there. But I then goes out and I bought that kit for 22 quid, and none of the little cappies fit. So Coke bottle fitting in the top, sealed in there, nice and bolted in. That's nice and bolted in, it's sealed. Schrader valve. Fill up with brake fluid. Put this onto this reservoir cap. That's for the brakes. So I'd pop this off and just push the tube into there. I've probably pushed over 60 psi in it, and I have blown, I believe, the seal in the top of the brake reservoir master cylinder here. So I'll pop it off and try and put a new one in. I've got a kit down here, this little kit in the box here, O-rings, so I'll try and do that. But we do have the engine out. I'm partway through, like the beginnings of stripping it down. Start motor, side casing is off, carbs off. I left it on there, can't be asked pissing around, extra cables. But we'll split the case, get this top off, get a piston off, get it all wrapped up or whatever. Get this case off, get these two halves apart, and what I need is in here. It's the gear shifter. It's in there, it's up there, wherever it is. It's here, I think. I need to get it out. Probably just swap it down the settings a bit and put it back in. I don't know. I'll find out when it goes back together. I will try and shift through gears and see what happens, and yeah, we'll try and get this thing to have all 3 forward and 1 reverse. But I will get back to you guys when it's a bit more apart. Here we are, we have Lightning's engine now in pieces. Yeah. Side casing, bore, heads underneath here, magneto cover, star motor, clutch. Remember this is semi-auto, so we've got gears but semi-clutch, does it itself. Gear shifter lengths, parts. We had a problem. Yes, okay, so I said to you I've got new gears. We still have one broken tooth. Sure, should be fine. It probably won't, but this will just be great. That is my gear selector. I have found out where they're meant to sit. I've got all the gears to work, but this bolt broke. Its head is right there. That piece of poop. So this sits in there, and this reads on the back, I believe. Goes in the hole on the opposite side of this one. There's a gap that goes in, and then there's a little piece that comes off of this, and it's just there. That links into that, and that is a reader, and that, if I have a display linked into the loom, tells me what gear I'm in. It used to work when it was on the quad, but don't have it on the quad anymore. It's on lightning. So that broke. So I took a little punched a little hole in the top of it, a little bit. I drilled it out, and I cheated heavily. Oh, don't get stuck now. Right, so this is a Torx bit, and I just drilled a small enough hole. I whacked a Torx bit in there because it was loose. I just needed something to grab hold of it. But there we go. Wow, that's nice and long. That's what she said. So, result, it's out. We'll find a new bolt, and we can now put lightning back together. So we'll shove this back in the right orientation this time. So we have our gears, and we shall shove it back in there and get a bit of the goopy goops and whack it all back together. But I got to get the boys from school in a little bit, so I might go clean up and get changed, and yeah, I'll put this back together when I get home. Don't know, we'll find out how long it takes. Well, I'll be back when it is together, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Guys, we are back with Lightning's engine. Still on it. Right, we've, like I said, we've got the gears all working again. So, well, that's a result. But, we have a problem. Yeah, one is that light is in the way, and two, the light is in the wrong place. Right, so you see inside, you see this gear? Let me rotate it to the point of failure. There it is. Do you see them knobby ends? Yes. Zoom. Them knobby ends. So, I'm just trying to get my phone proper. Right, so, yeah, they're gonna look like that. And they look like that. And that is what has done. I'm still zoomed. That's what's done that to the chain. These little dips, they're not meant to be there. I should probably get a new chain. Am I getting a new chain? Some of these are worse than others. Like, I mean, look at that one. That one looks like it's. Oh wait. No. Wait, hang on. They have been munching through the bar. Right, that one's in the bar a little bit. Right, come on, phone. My hand's in the way. Yeah, if it focuses. It's been munching through a little bit. There's obviously the pin through the middle. There's the outside skimmy. Like there's a circle of metal over the bar that has spaces, and it all runs onto them. But all the run-ins are on the inside. Like the sprocket at the top for the timing is on the inside. The sprocket for the timing on the bottom is on the inside. They're just runners. What I am trying to do I tried to make some sort of puller up. These ones work amazing. The rest of my vice grips, oh shit. We've got that to hold on to. I can't get a nut in there. I've had to trim the edges down because this is a tapered piece and it's fucking wider than what the hole is, and I don't really want to go drilling on shit. I can't get the flow off. It won't come off. I don't know what to do. I need to get that fucking gear out. I need to replace that because I can't let that keep going, because if it keeps going around to that point where it's flat, it's just going to keep skimming on that, on the chain, and it will wear right through it, and then there will be proper failure in this engine. Nothing that I can fix. It'd be a new block at that end, and no, I don't want that. So we need to fix this gear. So obviously I'm going to take it off if I can get, when I get it off. I have to get all this crap out of the way, and I am going to weld on it. I'm purely just going to weld it up. I'm going to build up some more metal around the teeth, and then I'm going to craft some more teeth. I will keep welding and keep going until they are teeth. I don't really care. Hopefully it will be strong enough and it will last, and then happy days. But we've got gears now, man. I've got to get it running. That's been a fucking leg end. I'm still missing a tooth out of the gearbox, but it's a tooth. It's a tooth. Do I take it apart and weld that as well? I'm tempted to. I really am, but I'd have to stick that in the oven and shit, because it's, yeah, metal thickness and all that shit. I had to blowtorch that in the end, just because they wouldn't weld, but it doesn't work. Wow, this is joyful. Right, guys, I'll get you back when I come back. I'm calling it quits for the night, and I will be back in the morning. Might research a crank puller for this thing. Flywheel puller, as you see, I don't know if you can, there's threads in here. Basically, it screws on around that, like this dealy bop, but it screws on. So in here is a round socket that screws around to that. You've got a threaded bit, and you crank down, and up it pops. Like, up it pops. Like, get off! Up it pops. Yeah, joyful. I see you guys in the morning. So, guys, still with the engine. Right, I said to you guys before, and like I said, I've got gears. Yay, I got gears. Right, so then there was a problem with the gear in here. Okay, the chain has to be the wrong side. Oh, no, that didn't work. Engines, I know you tried to help and roll over and show them all the gear, but it's not how we roll. Not how we roll. That was not intentional. That gear, yeah, there's some dot teeth right there as well. Right, so I put start motor back on just to find out if I held the gear where it's meant to sit up the top here and rotated that, does that gear ever stop moving? Answer is no. The only reason I can think that that gear ever stopped moving and did all this carnage to on the gears and to the chain, because you know, you can probably still see the little dimps. Yep, there they are, all the way up the side, the inside of the chain. Yeah, so it did that because I'm a dick. And when I put the engine back together last time, I did not line up the oil pump into its little slot. So all that mess is my fault. But I'm gonna... No. Don't drop shit in the engine. That's why I hate having a dirty roof. Well, I'll rebuild the shed soon. I keep saying it. I'm not even aiming at shit. I'm trying to sort the light back out up here, and it's just fuck it, realistically. So yeah. The reason I ended up checking to see if the gear moved without having to piss around, because it's not that case. It's not the case of, oh, let's check it to see if it works. No. I've tried to piss around. I have tried so fucking hard to take this off. So right, this did have more of a pointed end to it, but now we're left with a nub. But the end of the bit's got a hole, so you can thread it. Yep, there we go. There's a nut there, 17mm spanner on it. Hold it, bam, do it up. You see how bent to shit that is? Yeah. Yeah, they're about ready to snap. This only used to have two. It used to work like really well. I've had to make another two today, and they are all bent and shaped in the same way. Look at the tops of them. They're just look at that. It's all from trying to take off that fucking flywheel, but it wasn't payable, so I'm tried to find out if I made sure if it rotated still or not, and it does. So, in all honesty, guys, it's going back together. Bit of crap off the flywheel. Yep, it's going back together. Just sticking it all back now, and yeah, hopefully it works. We'll find out if it blows up in like a week or something, or less than that. Just if it's less than a week, then I know it's my fault and the oiler's not working. But if it just keeps on going, then I'm pretty much sound, and I will get a new oiler gear at some point and a clutch removal tool, because I can't get it off. So I give up, and she'll run anyway. But now we've got gears, so I'm gonna get this little piece back together. We get the head all back on, get it all timed up, and the gears, selectors, and my money drunk, and the flywheel and shit on there, and no, the clutch wheel and the clutch, and yeah, there's a fair bit of shit to go, but it's all on the bottom side. It's on the floor at the minute, so yeah, we'll crack on and we'll get it done, and I'll bring you guys back when the engine's basically back together and going in. But yeah, this one's going to be fun. Yeah, loads of gooping, RTV, because I haven't got no seals, and yeah, I'll frick it. It'll be fine, it's always fun. So guys, we are back, and yes, Lightning's engine is back in one piece, and I have done a little bit of clearance and out of the back. Tiny amount, just to see if that clears the steering, because it's still, even after the little spaces I made up, it's still bound up slightly. But we will take all that lot. That's bits for this gear shifter, and to the gear, and there for the exhaust, and there's the skims, and then that's for the starter. Yeah, I know what all that is. I think, but we have Lightning back on all fours. I will rip the top off in a minute and shove the engine back in. And yes, I'm going to start it up, let it warm up, and I'll boost the back just off the floor and rotate through the gears. Just find out what I've got. I should have all of them. I think at that point, in all honesty, I'm probably going to take it for a little ride. So I will try and strap a phone up somewhere and get some video of it. But till then, guys, I'll be back. So guys, as you see, Lightning's engine is back in. The gears do all work. I have started him up. I have gone through the gears. We have reverse, first, second, and third. Bloody hell, can't talk. But I slightly need to apologise again. I've jumped. Yes, there are some new bars in the back, and some new bits and pieces, and that's it though. No, it's not. So I got carried away. I have made up 2 new steering arms. Yeah, they're thin bar, but I am hoping that they will be okay. They've got the rose joints, whatever they are, on the end, the same swivel ends that they had on the other ones. I've just taken them off. The one this side is made out of the ends of a mobility scooter, or whatever the hell they're from. I stole them off the truck in the end. Yeah, ramps and pulls and shit, and it is a storage truck at the minute, but there is a GY6 engine in there, so it'll, I don't know, it's a 50 or a 125, I don't know, but we had all the crap in here for the steering. The others are over here, connecting this one, so I just rubbed this side and cut them up and changed them and made them into the fits for there, because the linkage this side was both right hand threads, and this one was the left and right, and I don't have a left hand threaded threader tap, so I couldn't use that end, and so I just grabbed them. But that's even better now. I'm literally going to grab the other ones off of there too, because I can crack off 2 nuts, twist the bar in the center, and it tracks in and out because one is left and one is right, and they go together. So yeah, I'm going to do the same for this. But we've got, let me get out of the light, we've got 2 bars in the back now. These are for the seats. For the seat, not seats, seat. That's your ass bar. But this is the tow bar. Rear fittings for the plastics. They join into the back end of the bumper, and then yeah, I've cut the seat out. I've put some plastics in there and a bit of foam to the back just to give it some pad. But I don't tell the road guys that I had a sign. I had a sign. I had to use it. It was just random crap that was in a bush somewhere, so I don't think they were exactly missing it. But let's try and get this to line up, and we'll have a little look at him from the front. So there we go. Lightning now has a seat back, and the funny thing is I've literally just been grabbing the top of the sign that I cut off, banging that into there, and then that on top, and plonking my ass on it. But obviously that is not gonna be the final product. I'm gonna make a seat up for the bottom and wood base, little tag at the back on the 2 bars, so the bottom of the seat sort of slips in, and then the front of it gets bolted down. But yeah, guys, he's come a fucking long way. It was just a plastic kid's toy and a load of bars, and now actually resembles something. So I am going to crack on and get this seat sorted out today, and I will try and get you some of that done, filmed for you, because I haven't filmed much of the actual building. It's just what I've done, and apologies on that one. It's kind of me getting carried away with myself and forgetting to film until it's already done. But I'm new to this shit, we'll get used to it. But yeah, I'll be back when the seat's done. So, clearly like the McQueen, fair few upgrades, details. I've been ill. I impaled myself on a fence, so I've been getting on with this thing slowly. Yeah, I did the number on myself. I didn't really want to go filming myself all the time, so I just, yeah, sorry guys, I did it off camera. But we have a new control dash, we have a brand new wiring loom, all charging system, everything. The brake works now. It is now a master cylinder off the handlebars of a motorbike instead of the rear end. Well, we have a seat temporary bolted in. Brakes work, everything seems to work. So I'm going to try and take this thing for a test run. Finally, been saying it for time. It is the time. So I'll get you all set up, or someone film me, and yeah, this should be fun. Yeah. You killed it again. That's sketchy, mate.
It looks like it jumps through the gears, mate, as it goes into it.
What's going on now?
Let's see if that wheel go down the side of that. That back wheel held you on. thought you were going backwards in.
No, I'm leaking again. Yeah, jump out.
Leaking petrol.
Hi guys, as you see, I took Lightning out. I almost crashed him a couple of times, but the brakes work now anyway. But as you can see, we ended up having to weld a brand new bar in. I had this one on the end, and then I have literally just taken the lever off of our handlebars for your front brake unit, so I can actually use this and put lights, brake lights in. So that little click is that, don't know if you can hear it. Yep, that little click is that switch. So I should actually be able to put brake lights on this fully, which will be lovely. I'm going to have full working lights on it eventually, but that's the new brake line. Obviously it's the same green as before, but I just could not get the Brembros to feed up. They just wouldn't do it. But yeah, I'm just trying to show you where it all goes. It's still the old mount, everything else is all the same. I changed the pedal a tiny bit, but oh, my finger is in the way. Before I took it for a ride, I did tighten up my chain a lot. I thought it was a bit too tight, and now obviously I knew it was going to happen. There's a lot of stuff in there that just needs to find its placement, so I'll get that chain tightened up again soon. I honestly haven't actually touched Lightning for a fair few weeks now, guys, because as I said before, I took it for a ride beforehand. I impaled myself on a fence. Yeah, I probably should not have been out riding him that day. I didn't have much strength in me to steer, and it was difficult for me to press the pedals. My stomach hurt a lot, but you know, well, I did it anyway. It was great fun, apart from the multiple crashes that I almost had. I almost wiped the RV out. This big ass, yeah, I pulled out of this, tried to turn right, and unfortunately I made his back end too wide, peeps. Way too wide. Like, in comparison to the front, he is too wide. I've got to shrink the back end. It does not steer. He steers a little bit, but he will not turn around, and he will not turn a right hand bend sharp enough to miss that RV. Luckily enough, these are bowl tires and they slide when it's a little bit damp, so I managed to push myself around the bloody corner. But he's got himself a little oil leak, which is what this is on here. It's dripping onto the top of the seat here, but I haven't been able to actually find where it's from yet. So we'll have a little look into that. But yeah, I've had a longer break too, guys, because I got myself a new RC car and I crashed it into myself at about 30 something mile an hour. But it's the e-Revo, Traxxas e-Revo 2.0. There's like a 1/8 or something. They're a big car and they're heavy. That hurt. I couldn't walk. So I haven't been able to do anything but RC for a while. So Lightning's going to get taken apart soon, and I will sort the axle out, and we'll have to get him out for another ride. I've got some metal work on the way to patch the sides up. I'm going to make up a new seat and everything else, but until then, guys, that is it for Lightning for now. So please like, subscribe and share, guys. Thank you. Bye.